Welcome back to Drew's Veggie Garden. That's me. Having a little bit of a wander around and having a look at my soil and stuff. And I had my little spade out wherever I put it and just testing the soil and how it's going. Now, my own key indicator, if I can find my little shovel, is to see how many worms are popping up. So just popping down here, I'll spin this camera around and I'll just give you a look, because I put a lot of work into these garden beds with when it comes to compost and Vasily's black grit and his superfood, just to really kick these along. And I think it's coming along. I'll show you the worms. So here's one garden bed. This one's had a lot of compost through. I did dig around a bit. If you just pull it up, you just get, there's a few in there. This one was all clay and horrible. I probably disturbed them too much, but I mean, that's got, all it had straw on the top. There's a worm in there too. Yeah, there we go. There's a worm. And there's young worms in there as well. So the straw, you put the straw in it, it really breaks things down and gives it a look. Now, this one over here as well, I'll find a blank spot. I've got a hole there. Yeah, that's looking good. Yeah, clumps together nicely. Yeah, but it's still soft and friable. There are worms in this. I'll probably upset them all. Oh, there we go. There's a few there. You can see them probably wiggling around. So worms are a sign of healthy. However, in this garden bed, I popped it in. Now this has had lots of work put into it, but it's dry. There are some worms in it. They don't look happy, but it's quite dry. But we've had an inch of rain. A bit of plastic. Don't know where that came from. Out of the compost. It's quite dry. Now, it doesn't seem to affect anything in here. Now these ones over here I put a lot of work into as well. And they look magnificent. And there were worms when I dug over here before. They're probably, I'll go in this hole here. Yeah, look at that. Wet soil starting to clump together. Awesome. So I put a lot of compost in, and I also put in quite a lot of organic matter, whatever I can find, and turn these over. Yeah, that's looking good. Not so many worms. There were worms up and amongst this lot when I dug it over before. Yeah, there you go. You can see the worms. So that's starting to look really good. I think one of the big key things here is moisture and straw. It'll help break it up. Anyway, that's my little take on that. Now, a bit of a garden tour, see what's going on. Has been really wet. Grass has loved it, hasn't it, dog? Better throw this for him. Keep him happy. Up his runway. There he goes. Okay, things are starting to die back in the pumpkin stakes. I did knock one off the other day, accidentally, not this one. This one's not quite ready. Broad beans are looking healthy. And now we started the dogs next door. I'll get rid of him for you. There you go. It's looking good. These brassicas, I think they might be broccoli I planted here. I'll have to go back and have a look at the videos. They are looking good. And the raspberry plant is doing its usual dieback this time of year. So, anyway, broad beans, brassicas. Still got some capsicums in amongst this. I think they're just about done. So I'll winter them in the garden beds, leave them in there. Mulberry bush. Now this is an interesting one. It's throwing out a new set of leaves. No idea if that's normal or not, because they're the winter leaves coming off. And this is a new set, and we're going into winter. Not sure if that's the right thing. Anyway, gotta keep throw it that way, tricky. Alright, mint is being minty, loves it. This nectarine tree, I need to get onto it and give it a prune so I get some shape. These are all cabbages of some sort. They're looking really good, really healthy. A little bit of moth eating some of my lettuce. It's looking great. Just some of it's going to seed, but that's deliberate. I'm going to let them seeds drop. Lime tree is very vigorous and having a good time. Now, green sack some of my... I found a pumpkin in with the avocado tree. So I'm yet to pull these vines out. When I did move them, I broke the stem off one of the pumpkins, which I didn't really want to do. There is another big one back in here, but it's all still green, so too early. My mini brassica garden, thanks to some ideas from some other channels I've stolen, is looking really good. I'm starting to get some broccoli coming through here. Yes. It's Melbourne Backyard Veggies, sorry, that's where I stole that one from. They're supposed to be mini. They've taken over the whole garden bed, but that's okay, they'll prop each other up. This needs a prune, a bit obvious, but I'm waiting for these pumpkins. I just don't want to break another one off before it's ready. My leeks, onions and garlic are all in this little patch here. Probably too many for this patch, but we'll see how we go. And I did pop in a pea to grow up this bit of lattice work, and it's just popped its head out. Oh, and there's another one on the other side. Surprises I didn't see them when I was out here earlier, digging around looking for worms. The herb garden's looking after itself. These chilies I'll start picking soon as well. And I've also got one lemon on the lemon tree that survived. The lonely beetroot is going well in here. This wasn't a whole onion bulb I just sprouted in the cupboard. I've thrown it in the ground here. Yeah, and it seems to be coming up really well as well. So we'll see what happens there. Now, this garden bed, I've got some broccoli that looks like it's almost ready to bolt. I will pick that today as well. And also some offshoot broccoli that's come off the side of these ones that I've already harvested. So there's another broccoli over the back here. There's another head over there. Now this garden bed, surprisingly, is quite dry. So when these come out, I'll put some more compost and give it a dig over. Now, there is a nice cauliflower forming up in there as well. So I've still got one whole cauliflower in the fridge. Some cabbages. Now, I don't know if they're going to get much bigger. I don't really mind. The white butterflies had a good chomp at them as well. They'll be okay. A couple of pumpkins nesting down here. Like I said, this has been so strange with weather. Been warmish, high teens, I suppose, most days, and wet. It's very confusing. Like these are beans, self-sown beans, purple beans, because I had purple beans along here and dropped a few. So they're growing up in amongst brassicas. So brassicas and beans. A little bit of cost lettuce that snuck in here. These are all stuff I've grown from seed myself. So really interested to see how they go. Like I checked the soil before, this is going excellent. And I've been popping in peas, in amongst this to try and get them to grow up. They're either going to be climbing peas or snow peas. We'll find out when they get there. Okay, another little pumpkin in there. Don't know if he'll come to much, but the vines are still green. They're not dying off. That's where I cut one off. But the rest of it's okay. Mind my hands, I've been digging in the dirt. Another pea coming up through. And in amongst these, I think they're Brussels sprouts. There's more peas and beans coming up. So, do I leave the beans? See what happens. Might as well. Greenhouse, not even worrying about that yet. That'll be a bit later when I get my tomatoes going. In a month or 3. I've got some capsicum plants struggling to survive in here, but they're doing okay. They'll winter in here. This is the strawberry plant that was in the other garden bed I moved over here. This is snow pea. I did just harvest some peas. I'll show you in a sec. I pulled my pea towers down and I've planted in some ornamental flowering ones. Celery's doing well. I got told I should probably put a container over this to make it grow strong and straight. And you know what? I eat all the celery, the leaves and everything, so don't care. I'll leave it how it is. My potatoes are really taken off. These are Dutch creams up this end and some sort of russet potatoes. I've just topped these ones up today. Now the soil that comes from these, I use again. I just add some compost. Nothing's come up in this one though. So I don't know what's going on in there. Soil feels good. Bag's nice and heavy. It's nice and moist. Couple of capsicums just about ready to go. I think they're red and nice and red and ready. There's some little snack ones in there. No sign of finishing. More brassicas in here. Not sure exactly what they are. By the looks of the purple, they could be purple sprouting broccoli. So I did plant a lot of that as seed, as a trial. And I've got some beetroot growing amongst it as well as some peas down here going, and basil. Some of it's gone to seed, which is good. I'll just let it drop. That'll be next year's basil. And this lavender bush on the end coming back. These herbs dry off, especially the lemon one, each the end of every year, and it'll come back up. Need to do a bit of a topper. Now my pea towers kept blowing down in the wind, so I've cleaned them up and popped some seeds in. Alrighty, the wife's, oh, this thing has flowered. I don't know if it's meant to flower yet. What was it called? A guinea flower. Yellow guinea flower. It's its first flower. I have to go and get the wife and bring her out. She'll be wrapped. This had aphids all over it the other day. This Mandevilla, the red one. And I don't spray for many things, but aphids is one. And I got rid of them. That's looking good. That's all looking good, actually. I shouldn't say too much about this. I want to cut this back a bit. It's overgrown. My path needs a bit of a hack back, but it looks so good, and it's about to all flower. So, jasmine tree and the other Mandevilla, the white flowering one, is all nice and healthy in their big pots. Oh, one other thing I've got. Don't know about him. He's still there, but I'm going to be moving this fence for a project, so. But I found the other day, another Pepino Gold. So I've got two, and I'm not even sure when they're going to be ready. Anyway, that's the backyard today. Hope you're having a lovely weekend. I'm absolutely ecstatic how this is all going, considering it's midwinter and there is so much food. Oh, I forgot to show you all the peas I harvested that we talked about. Yeah, I wash my hands and bring all those in. Oh, stir fry tonight. I might pick a capsicum and stir fry them up. Anyway, you have a lovely night. Thank you very much.